Hey, how's it going, guys? For today's second video, we are doing budget beasts. Now, looking at the team, we haven't really made any major adjustments. Really, the one big adjustment we do have is Michael Brantley. He is going to be on the bench. Still can't justify using him over Ohtani or Cody Bellinger or Ronald Acuna. All of them are hitting over 400. Again, until one of them starts to struggle, I can't justify putting Brantley in just yet. So those are going to be our three outfielders: Acuna in left, Cody Bellinger in center, Ohtani in right. At third base, we got Max Muncy. He's hitting 444 for us at third base. At shortstop, Omar Vizquel. I think he's got one of our worst averages at 385. Ian Kinsler hitting 477. His slugging has gone up drastically in the last two videos. Pete Alonso hitting 632, slugging 1.6. I mean, that car is just legendary. Jimmie Foxx, in 2 games, he's only hitting 222. He's going to be behind the dish. I think he'll still come around eventually. He's a pretty damn good card. So that's the way our defense is situated. Leading it off, we still have Omar, then Max Muncy, Pete Alonso, Cody B, Jimmie Foxx, Ohtani, Kinsler, and then Acuna hitting 8th. We are currently rated 705. We're 27-0. Let's hopefully, at least in this video, unless it's super long, hopefully get to 29-0. Our opponent for today is OVO Drizzy. He has Nolan Ryan on the mound. We got Matt Harvey again. That is a fat yikes. He's got Lofton, Roy Hobbs, Max Muncy, Frank, Jock, Killebrew, Ripken, and that new Bryce Harper, who I think would actually be a pretty good addition to our team. Maybe in right field over Ohtani. Put Ohtani on the bench. Let me know if you would like to see Harper on our new budget team. 2-0 the count to Kenny Lofton. We're going to go with that changeup. It's going to be right over the heart of the plate. But thankfully, he was looking fastball. So this time around, we're going to go fastball up and away. Hit a spot one time for us, Harvey. You do. He ends up lining it hard to left field for an out. So maybe the up and away fastball won't be our saving grace today. 0-2 the count. We're going to go fastball up out of the zone. And I need to change my pitching camera because it is on strike zone while our main account's on zoom. Kind of gets annoying. 0-1, we're going to go ahead and go with that slider. That's going to not get into the exact spot that I wanted, but he ends up rolling it over to Kinsler. Get ourselves a 1-2-3 inning. Let's go get some early runs. Give ourselves that early lead. Omar's going to get not a base hit. Frank Thomas, the sometimes Diamond Gold Glove fielder. And we are out in front of that fastball. I don't know why he threw it to first, but either way, he gets the out. We definitely need to sit back a little bit. We are out in front of our fastballs and off speed. Got to find a way to sit back. We do just that, but does Pete Alonso get all of it? Pete Alonso does what he does for our budget team. Gets himself a solo shot. Cody B squares one up. I think that is gone as well. 2 solo shots back to back. Gives us an early 2-0 lead. All right, your turn, Jimmy. You're hitting 222. You're the one who sucks for our team. Back to back to back. 3 solo shots in a row. Jimmie Foxx hit an absolute nuke. 1-1 the count to Ohtani. Man, can we make it 4 in a row? Can we? We just missed it. We got ourselves just a touch underneath that. But we do score 3 runs on 3 back-to-back, 2-back solo shots. Let's try and maintain it here because you never know. Harvey probably going to let that happen. All right, first pitch to Frank. Throw a slider down the middle. Like I said, Matt Harvey is probably going to allow that to happen. He just does that. Going to be an early bullpen game again. 2-1 the count to Jock. Definitely feel a disturbance in the force. I really do feel like Jock's going yard here shortly. We're going to see if we can get him chase that fastball up out of the zone. See if we can get him to do it. He does it. We get him to pop up over to Alonso. It's going to be the first out of the inning. This man's lineup is loaded with power. We got to make sure we hit our spots. That was a good pitch, but it's also a good hit. We're going to actually be smart, get ourselves on that ribbon, not overrun the ball. So that's going to be a double. Man on second. 1 down. All right, we need to see if we could get him to chase some pitches out of the zone that ended up perfectly right on the corner. Not where I wanted that. So it ends up being a 2-run shot. All right, like I said, this is going to be an early bullpen game. Harvey has nothing that's unique or special about him. He's got the 4 most basic pitches. Doesn't throw any of them exceptionally well. I guess you could say his 1+ pitch is a fastball, but on these lower difficulties, that doesn't mean a damn thing. Everyone's going to rake on it. 1-2 the count. Going to throw that slider. Odds are he's not going to swing. Here we go. He swings. Holy crap. All right. He surprised me. Get ourselves a second out. All right, Kinsler, you have been godsend for us ever since I've been debating taking you out or not. Guess what? Another base hit for the man. All right, Acuna, you are also a champion who is gonna scream it to left field. Doesn't get under it enough, so it's gonna be the first out of the inning. All right, so Matt Harvey's out of the game. We bring out Jock Peterson. Hopefully we get a pitch to hammer. We do. We are definitely out in front. I'm not even gonna BS that. But Jock with 123 pop pulls it for a 2-run shot. Omar, anybody else that is gone, but limited power. Got to try and pull it with him. If you're trying to go deep, that is out number 2. All right, Max, let's at least get ourselves another 3-run lead. I think we just missed that. So we do end up giving ourselves 2 runs back. Hopefully our bullpen can come in, keep our opponent silent, get the job done, and continue to get more runs. With 2 lefties coming up this inning, we're going to go Johnny Venters. I am curious to see how our opponent handles lefty at bats. First one doesn't look too hot. Get ourselves a late jammed blooper. Ends up being caught by Omar Vizquel, out number 1. Here's his cap again, Roy Hobbs. We're going to go with that sinker away. Ends up being off the plate, but he does go with the pitch for a base hit. First pitch to Max Muncy. We're not going sinker. I feel like he's looking for it. 1-1, probably a dangerous pitch. Throw a sinker. Misses our spot, but he does get on top of it. Hits it right to Ian Kinsler. We're going to get ourselves a double play out of the inning. Let's get at least one more run. Polar Bear Big Meat Pete ends up a tad out in front of that fastball away. Get ourselves a pop out for out number 1. Cody Bellinger gets on that one. Frank Thomas has been busy today. He's made some good plays. Screaming right at him. That's out number 2. Jimmy, all right, we got ourselves a quick 1-2-3 inning. We do not score this inning at all. Don't even get a base hit. But next inning, we could probably, I think it leads off with Ian Kinsler, get ourselves a good chance to score some more runs. Last time with a righty, we threw a sinker away. He went with it. Let's try and throw some off speed. Hopefully a changeup inside fools him. He goes foul. We get ourselves in a 1-2 count, or get ourselves a ground ball over to Omar for out number 1. 1-2 the count to Big Cock Jock. We're going to go with that sinker. And lefty, I'm staying away from the fastball. He is definitely looking for it now, as opposed to the other times. And maybe it switches again because he hit a home run. Who knows? 2-2. We're going to go with that sinker up and in. Good spot. We jam him, but he fights it off. Gets a base hit up the middle. And Cody Bellinger, yeah, I don't know what you're doing. We're going to try and get 1 or 2 more batters out, and that should do it. That's going to be a double play. Get ourselves out of the inning. I do, however, with Bryce Harper coming up next inning, if we get ourselves a 1-2-3 inning, we can still use our pitcher, but if a couple men are on, no outs, we're going to take him out. Ohtani gets a base hit up the middle, 69 speed, very nice. So there's a man on first base, no outs, 3-1 the count to Ian Kinsler. We're looking for 1 pitch. We're power swinging. We got that pitch. Does it get over the shortstop head? It does. Got ourselves a double into the gap. Fortunately, our opponent does cut it off in time, so it's going to be 2nd and 3rd, no outs. 2 runs have to score this inning. Cunha is going to hit it up the middle. His shortstop, Cal Ripken, shows off the range. He does get us out at first base. Man on third with 1 down. We're definitely going to go to our bullpen right here. Venters got the job done. We're going to go Michael Brantley, so that way if he does go to his bullpen, I'm okay with hitting whoever. Michael Brantley screams it up the middle, so got ourselves another single up the middle. Man on first, 1 down. We are now up 7-4. Omar, we basically do a bunt right in front of home plate. He squares it up, and Frank has some crazy good range and glove work for a common fielder. We do get at least 2 more runs that inning. Actually, I think it was 1 run. Got to go back to our bullpen. He's going to have technically 3 lefties up. We're going to go to Tony Watson. Our opponent opts to take out Bryce Harper to go to Arenado. We make a mistake pitch, but he does hit it to Omar for out number 1. All right, no more oopsies from our team, please. That's a good pitch, and look what. Guess what happens? We get ourselves a routine fly ball to right. Ohtani makes the catch. Get ourselves out number 2. Hopefully we could get ourselves out of this inning. That is a good slow slider. Pete Alonso got a good jump on that one. We keep the speed demon off the bag. Let's at least get another 1 to 2 runs. Get ourselves a good lead, a comfortable lead. This man's packing thunder, and unfortunately we scream it right to the center fielder. Not a way to start off the inning. Full count to Cody. Getting a little nervous. Getting a little nervous. We drive in the gap. Don't think that's gone. That will be a double hit off the wall. 78 speed glides in there. Easy. Jimmie hits a line drive right to Frank. Get ourselves out number 2. Jimmie's hitting it hard. He's squaring it up. Hopefully Ohtani can square it up as well, but not hit it right at somebody. Oh yeah, Ohtani, that a boy. We get ourselves another double in the gap. He cuts it off, but it is Kenny Lofton. 69 speed is going to get in there easy as well. Another base hit, scores another run. Hitting 500 now. You know you want to flash some power. You hit it far, you hit it deep. He gets himself another home run. Ian Kinsler is making an argument why we should have never even debated to get rid of him in the first place. Acuna gets one up in the zone as well, but did he get all of it? It dies right at the track. We do get ourselves 3 more runs that inning, go up 10-4. Let's see if we could at least get ourselves another clean inning right here. Sinker upstairs, ends up not exactly where I wanted it, but still not a terrible pitch, just a good hit. So man on first, no outs. Feel like he's got to be thinking off speed's coming. He's got to be thinking off speed's coming. We read him correctly. Get ourselves a flare over to Acuna. He tracks it down. We're going to see if we get him to chase that fastball up in the zone. Ends up actually a strike, but still works out. Routine fly ball to Cody Bellinger, out number 2. Full count. He isn't going, so that's a positive. And the strikeout is also a positive. We keep him silent. 10-4, still the score. I don't know who he's got on the mound, and he's got a righty, so we're going to go Travis Hafner. He brings out a lefty. We're going to stick with our choice anyways. I'm okay with it. Travis Hafner, you're facing Brad Hand. You could at least get yourself a base hit. That's all I'll ask. Lefty crime time for Travis Hafner. We are now up 11-4. We may have to get a new shortstop. Omar has not been... He's like... Now, don't get me wrong. He's still hitting 350 right now. But on our team, that is by far the worst. Max shoots it into the gap. I can already tell that's getting cut off, and it is. So we have 2 down. We have scored 1 so far. Hopefully, our 3 batter can go deep right here. Big Meat Pete got our back. Big Schlong Dong Pete Alonso. Second home run of the day. Cody squares it. It looks like he squared it up, but that died off the bat. Maybe we slid a little too far to the left. We do get 2 more runs. We now have the lead up to 12-4. If we continue to keep them silent for this inning, we are 2 runs away from the mercy. We're going to go Matt Bush, one of my favorite go-to relievers on our budget squad. He's got the good pitches. He's got that slow slider. He's got that fire fastball. He's got all the pitches. All right, first pitch to Cal, 2-seam inside, just misses it. It's going to be a routine fly ball to Cody, who's doing it in between of jogging and running, but still catches the ball. That's what matters. 0-1, slider inside. That slider's coming in at 95. Since when did his slider hit 95? There's no way that repeats it. Now, what the? 2-2, go that 95-mile-per-hour splitter. That time it was 93, and I don't know why I said splitter. I meant slider. Get ourselves out of the inning. 2 more runs, we get the job done. We go home early. Or we go home now, so that works too. That'll do it for today's video. We are now rated 734 on our budget team. Like I said, we will definitely make World Series this season. I got the time. The team is now 28-0 through the first 2 seasons that we've used this team. If you enjoyed today's content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.